Okay, so now let's see how we can create a new Vue project. To do that, we need to have three things installed. First, we definitely need an IDE, so I'm going to be using VS Code. So if you want to follow along, you can use VS Code. VS Code is a really powerful IDE. It has integrated terminal and you can install different extensions to make it even more powerful. And another thing that you would need is Node.js. So if you don't have Node.js, simply go to nodejs.org and download this by clicking this button. Okay, now let's open up our folder, and here I'm going to create a new folder, and let me name it Vue-start for Vue tutorials, like so. So now I can go to this folder, and if I right click and click on open with VS Code, the folder will be opened in Visual Studio Code. So from here I'm going to click on terminal and new terminal, and I'm going to open git bash. You can use whatever terminal you want. So the third thing that you need to install is the Vue CLI. So to install the Vue CLI, you simply have to say npm install -g, g for globally, and then add vue/CLI. So Control V and click on enter, and it will start creating a new Vue. It will start installing the Vue CLI on your machine. Now I already have that, so I have exited the process. So now you can create a new project by typing Vue create, and now you have to name the folder you want your project to be created in. So if I said my app, this will create a folder called my app, and our project will be generated in my app. But now I am already in a folder called Vue Tuts, and I want the project to be created in this folder. So instead of naming a folder, I can simply type dot and hit enter, and the project will be created in the Vue Tuts folder. So now it is asking us if we want to generate the project in the current directory. So we want to, so we are going to click on Y. Okay, now it's telling us if we want to use a default profile or select manual features. So I'm going to select the manual, so you can use arrow key and then press enter. So now it's asking us what features or functions we want. So we want to choose the Vue version, so we'll keep that checked. And now we can use arrow key to navigate, and then we want Vue router, so you can press space to select it, like so. And we don't want linter, so we are going to unselect this. And now press enter, and then it will ask us for the version of Vue we want to use. So the latest version of Vue is 3.x, but we are selecting 2.x. That is because if you know Vue 2, migrating to Vue 3 is very easy, and besides most companies still uses Vue 2, so it will be beneficial if you learn Vue 2 first, then migrate to Vue 3. So just select Vue 2 and hit enter. And now it is asking us if you want to use history mode for router. So what does that mean? So for example, in a website, if we go to different page, for example about page, the URL should look like something like /about, and this will what our URL will look like if we select history mode. But if we don't select history mode, our URL will be appended with a hashtag, so it will be something like #about. So we don't want that, so I'm going to say select history mode or use history mode. So type Y and hit enter, and finally it is asking us if we want to place our config files in the dedicated config file or package.json. So I'm going to leave it as it is. And finally it is asking us if we want to save this preset for future use. If you want, you can do it, but I'm just going to type no. And now it will start creating a new project in this directory. Now while it is installing, what you should do is click on this extension folder and search for Vetur. So VETUR Vetur. So this is the extension for Vue JS. So this will give you something. This will give you some auto completion and syntax highlighting. So I definitely recommend you install this extension. Okay. So let's finish this installation. Okay, now the installation is finished. So now we can type npm run and serve to start our development server. So let's do that. So let's say npm run serve and hit enter, and it will start compiling and then start a development server. So as you can see, our development server has been started at localhost :8080. So you can copy this and paste it in your browser, or you can press Ctrl and click on the link, and it will open the link in the browser. So this is our newly installed Vue app. In the next video, we are going to talk about the folder structure and create our first component. I'll see you in the next one.